I never wanted to start a war with my neighbors. Honestly, I just wanted to be left alone. After 15 years of grinding through construction jobs in 3 states, I'd finally scraped together enough to buy a little piece of land outside of town. It wasn't much, about 4 acres with a half-finished barn and a gravel driveway. But it was mine. Paid for. No mortgage. No landlord. Nobody's name on the deed but mine. My pride and joy was my 1999 Ford F-250. It had hauled me to work every day for more than a decade, covered in mud, dust, and paint spills. The kind of honest wear that told a story. That truck had gotten me through layoffs, divorces, and busted contracts. When I parked it on my own land, I felt like I'd finally made it. That's when the trouble started. See, my land sat on the edge of one of those newly built planned communities. The kind where all the houses look like they've been copy-pasted from a magazine ad. Each one a different shade of beige, with manicured lawns and perfectly symmetrical flower beds. The HOA, the local homeowners association, had decided that even though my property technically lay outside their official boundaries, it was still an eyesore to their precious community. On the first weekend I moved in, they sent a letter, then another, then a fine. Even though they had no legal authority, they threatened to take action if I didn't remove my truck, which they said was abandoned. I laughed the first time. I thought they were bluffing. Turns out, they weren't. One Thursday afternoon, I came home from the hardware store to find my F-250 was gone. At first I thought maybe I had left it at the lumber yard, but the tire tracks were there on my gravel, leading away through fresh marks on the dirt, and a scratch across my gate where a wrecker had forced it open. They towed it, right off my own land. My blood boiled. I called every local yard until I found where they'd taken it. Sure enough, some slick-haired dispatcher at a company called Atlas Recovery and tow gave me the news. Standard recovery fee, plus storage, comes to $675. Yeah, it's here, he said, like he was reading a grocery list. Recovery from what? I asked. It was on my land. Sir, he sighed, you'll need to take that up with OWA. They made me sign papers basically admitting guilt for an unauthorized vehicle, just to get it released. It felt like extortion. The dispatcher barely looked at me, just shoved the keys across the counter. I paced the house, replaying the scene in my head. Who did these people think they were? Coming onto my land, taking what was mine. And why did this tow company go along with it? No questions, no paperwork, no legal right? My hands shook with anger. I drove down there the next morning to get my truck, cash in hand, because they wouldn't even take a card. Nobody was going to steal from me again. I drove home with the engine roaring like thunder, fists clenched tight on the wheel, my head full of rage. That night I couldn't sleep. No breaking windows, no slashing tires, no fights in the parking lot. I wanted to beat them at their own game. I knew one thing for sure. I wanted payback. But I also wanted it to be legal, so I started digging.